after I met Debbie at the Creative Live event when I realized entrepreneurs needed more than just a paragraph or a chapter on the subject. Too many business leaders lived and worked in tormented servitude to their businesses. If I wanted to make a real difference for the Debbies and Mikes of the world, I knew I had to write a book about Profit First. Profit First was first published in 2014. And since then, tens of thousands of entrepreneurs have implemented the system and transformed their businesses. They are not only generating a serious profit, they are growing their businesses big time. 2 birds, 1 stone. As I write this updated version of the book, I am 35,000 feet up in the air, flying somewhere over Pennsylvania, or Texas, or maybe it's Russia. I travel so much these days that I rely on the pilot to tell me where I am. My fellow passengers are watching a movie they've already seen 4 times, catching up on work, or resting their eyes with a gaping mouth and occasional snort. A few are looking out the window at the clouds below. Me? I'm thinking about all the businesses we're flying over. There must be thousands of businesses below us at any given second. The Small Business Administration, also known as the SBA, states that there are 28 million small businesses in the United States alone. The SBA defines a small business as a company that generates $25 million or less in annual revenue. That includes my business, and I suspect it includes yours. Shoot, that even includes Justin Bieber's. His small business, music sales, pulled in only $18 million last year. So that's 28 million of us entrepreneurial weirdos in the United States alone. When you look at the full size of our global entrepreneurial family, you will see that the number of small businesses soars past 125 million. That's a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people with guts, smarts, and determination who decided they had something of value to offer the world and took a shot at building something out of it. That's you, buddy, an entrepreneur. You might be in the early startup phase, your plans and dreams written on a cocktail napkin, but toilet paper? You know who you are, my TPE peeps? If you're just getting started, props to you. You will be focusing on profit from day one, which will save your sanity, your bank account, and your ass. Maybe you've built a business or are managing one. Maybe you read the first incarnation of my book, and you want to kick your Profit First system up a notch. Regardless of your entrepreneurial status, you are a miracle worker, so to speak. You convert ideas to reality. You find customers. You make stuff for them. You deliver a service to them, and they pay you for it. You keep selling, you keep delivering, you keep managing the money. All of us smart, driven people. Really smart, really driven. But there's one really friggin' nagging problem. 8 out of 10 businesses fail. And the number one reason they fail is a lack of profitability. According to a Babson College report, a lack of profitability is consistently the major reason cited for business discontinuation. Are you surprised? Probably not. I wasn't. It's true, and it makes me want to drown my sorrows in Margaritaville. The majority of small businesses and medium businesses, and even some big ones, are barely surviving. That guy driving the new Tesla whose children go to private school via chauffeur and who lives in a massive house and runs a $3 million company is one bad month from declaring bankruptcy. I should know. He's my neighbor. For real. The entrepreneur who said business is great at the networking event is the same woman who, because of her tears, later tries to ask me an indecipherable question in the parking lot. She's crying because she hasn't been able to pay herself a salary for almost a year and will soon be evicted from her home. It's just one of many similar conversations I've had with entrepreneurs who are afraid to tell the truth about their financials. The SBA Young Entrepreneur of the Year award recipient who is changing the world, who is lauded as a member of the next generation of genius, who is destined to be on the cover of Fortune magazine because of his business acumen, is taking out bank loan after bank loan and racking up credit card debt to cover payroll behind the scenes. I should know. That was me. For real. How can that be? What's wrong with us? I mean, we get basically everything else right, or damn close. We made something out of nothing. And yet, why aren't most businesses